Hello there everybody, welcome back to a new episode. In this one, we are looking at a telecommunications company, Nokia. So Nokia stock is actually pretty neutral today. If we can get a percentage on how we have been moving over the whole day, we are down by 0.1%. So of course, that is pretty minute in the shares price. Obviously towards the end of the day, at least from about 1 o'clock, it looks like the share price was actually pulling up a little bit. Obviously it wasn't enough to bring us into the green for the whole day, unfortunately, but it is actually some indication of some more good things to come in the next few days, in my personal opinion. So yeah guys, like I said in the last night's episode where we had a bit more of a fundamental analysis on Nokia, I think this week will bring some pretty decent things for it. But guys, if you want to hear all of my opinions, please do remember to leave a like and subscribe, because we pretty much cover Nokia every single day as of current, so it would be appreciated. On top of that guys, if you want to come talk to us in Discord, you can. It would be appreciated as well. And with that being said, remember, like I said, I am not a financial advisor. Let's go. So right guys, Nokia has been moving pretty decently over the past day. We can see that Nokia is almost back into the green, to be honest, and especially over the past 5 days we are seeing a pretty good symbol in my view, because obviously we have been seeing a big sell-off in the past week. We are down currently by about, if we can get a figure on it, if it will let me, let's have a look. We're down by about 6%, so of course it doesn't sound like that much, but of course for a pretty stable company and a pretty stable stock like Nokia, it is actually a significant amount. So we're not very happy that Nokia is down, but obviously with this current pullback towards the end of the day, I think things really are looking pretty positive. I did say this one in last night's episode, I do believe. I said that we are coming to an end of this sell-off in my personal view with Nokia. I think what we are seeing today realistically does, just hammer that point in, because yes, we are down again. It's only by a very small amount, but I think, you know what, with that bit of a pullback towards the end of the day, tomorrow is going to be relatively positive. Now, especially with today being, a day where all of the stocks, or at least a lot of the stocks in the market have been down, I think this is another good indication of things to come. So of course, Nokia realistically is a long-term hold in my view. I think that obviously for the long term, the 5G sector is going to expand for obvious reasons. On top of that guys, Nokia intends to have a large sector of that 5G market, and on top of that as well, there's just so many great strategic partnerships with Nokia, which really could send the share price flying into the next year or two. So obviously when it comes to a long-term position on Nokia guys, I definitely would be confident enough to hold Nokia for a more long-term price target, and obviously I can see this one doubling in the next year or two. And obviously where we are right now at about $4.26, I think we are coming to an end of that sell-off point. I think now we are going to be back on the stable growth. Now when it comes to growth figures in the next few weeks, I think it's not going to be too steep unless we have some factors change. Obviously earnings came out a few days ago, and even that wasn't enough to bring the stock back into hype, and obviously that's not a bad thing either, but it just means that we are going to need to lower our expectations a bit and just expect a bit more stable long-term growth with Nokia. So obviously looking at Nokia, I would be investing in this one from a fundamental standpoint, not a hype standpoint, because yes, it does still have potential to reach a bit more hype and of course increase the shares price, but realistically if I was going to be getting into this one, I'd be holding it for the next years. So of course looking at what we have seen today, I think we're in a great position to be buying Nokia. I think the price is a lot better, and personally in my view I don't think it will go down tomorrow. I think if it did, it would be by a very minute amount indeed. So hopefully tomorrow will bring us back into the green. I don't think it will be by too much, but I think it will be enough to hopefully consider now a decent entry point. But obviously if I was going to be investing in this one, like I've said just a minute ago, I would be holding it for the more long term and not be expecting big increases. I've said it before in previous episodes, I'll say it again. If Nokia is to get hyped up very quickly, I would definitely be selling this one at that high point to make some profits. But obviously, I would not be investing in this one for the prospect of that. I would be in it for the more long-term period, because I do see some real potential from the fundamentals of this company. So guys, that's just my personal opinion. Please do tell me what you think over on Discord and of course in the comments, and I'd love to see you in the next one. So please remember to leave a like and subscribe as to not miss out when that one does come out. So thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.